Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. Alright, this is your brother Yahweh coming back with another lesson. Alright, and then the title of this lesson will be The 2/3 of Israel will be blindsided when destruction comes. Alright, and Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, this is the name of the Heavenly Father, alright, and His Son, which the world today ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ. Alright, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who have the full truth. And salutations to the head of my camp, Kazak, who I teach under, the campament of Israel. Alright, here in Greenville, South Carolina. And let's get all to it. Alright, and what I mean by 2/3 of Israel will be blindsided when destruction comes is they're going to be continuing in their own diverse ways, man. Alright, those who had a chance to hear this truth and they didn't take advantage of it, they didn't have the spiritual ear to understand, to quicken within their spirit to, do what's right according to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, then they're going to be reprobates, man. They're going to continue to do the things that are wicked, all right? They're going to continue to do the things that are deceitful, that are evil in Heavenly Father's eyes, all right? The Lord has created those who He will uplift and those who He has set up to destroy, man. As much as you Christians love to, well, the Lord loves everybody, the Lord gives everybody a chance, but the Lord also created those who He wants to perish and those who He wants to inherit His kingdom, man. All right, due to the things that they have did under the sun, man, and just because of He is the Almighty power, man. He can do anything He wants. All right, He created those who are low and those who are high. All right, He set up kings. All right, all these are in the scriptures. I'm going to start with Job chapter 11 and verse 20. It says, "But the eyes of the wicked shall fail, and they shall not escape, and their hope shall be as the giving up of the ghost," which is the spirit, man. They're going to be quick to wish that they was dead, to wish that they can hurry up and perish, man, because of the things that they're going to have to go through. All right, and this is the Job chapter 11 and 20 NLT version. It says, "But the wicked will be blinded; they will have no escape. Their hope is only death." All right, the wicked is blinded because they don't see that the truth is out here on the streets. They don't believe that there is 100% truth, man. Even though there is, okay, there is 100% truth, and the Lord has sent His prophets and raising them up in these last days, in the land of their captivity, which is we are in today right now. Babylon the Great, which is today called America, which is the greatest nation on earth, which is everyone believes, right? So, biblical prophecy is here. It's right here, right now. Okay? And watching that movie, what is it, The World Left Behind Us or something similar to that on Netflix. Let me see what the name of that movie is. Baba Kashai, just bear with me. Let me see what the name of that movie. I watched it twice. I'm gonna watch it again tomorrow. Put some things together. Reproductive programming. At its best. Let me see what we got here. See what the name of that movie is. Oh, it's the name. The name of that movie is "Leave the World Behind." So I recommend everybody go watch the movie "Leave the World Behind" because those two white children represents the blindness of you niggas. Even those who are even the wicked, man. The heathen nations as well, man. It represents how even when there's all this shit going on, cyber attacks, destruction within the within the city, you have no resources to where you can contact anyone or for your safety. Mostly all your rights to where you want to be safe. depending on the government for your safety, is going to be abolished. Okay, you believing that you're going to be protected is going to be abolished by the state. The state is not going to look after you because the police officers are going to start looking after their own. The ambulance trucks, the fire trucks, they're going to have to take care of their own family, man. You think they're going to risk their family just to go a couple of blocks to save your ass? When they got their own family and they got to find their own food resources, water resources, shelter, whatever it may be in these times of hardships, man, that the Lord is going to bring. You think they're going to worry about your sorry ass, Jake? The 2/3 so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, but those who disobey the commandments of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, you're going to be the ones that's suffering, man. You're going to be those 2 white children in that movie whose mind is everywhere else but worrying about how they're going to survive. This is the mind state you're in right now. This is predictive programming. And it ain't even predictive because you people are living that lifestyle today. You worry about your life. You go about your life, and you have this this mindset of, well, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. That's the most arrogant shit that you can ever have going about your life. If you value your life, then you should value your safety. You should value your survival. Even your children's, man. But since you have a prideful mind, you're not going to think of those things. And the Lord has left you in those states. He has left you in the state of that mind that you're in, being prideful, having no care of anything else but yourself. You're going to have that same mindset when all this shit's going to hit the fan. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahweh, thy power, so cometh as a thief in the night." All right. What is the notation of that? It's telling you that, look, no one is going to know the whereabouts of what's going to happen, man. Things are going to happen while you're at work. Things are going to happen when you're asleep. Things are going to happen when you're in the middle of doing whatever you're doing, cleaning, shopping, whatever it is, school. The Lord is going to come like a thief in the night, as a thief in the night. Does that mean he's going to come at night? No. Does it mean he's going to come early in the morning? No. No one knows. So, Jake think he has so much time to prepare for the future. I know, Lord's willing, I'm going to make sure I get this house and get this car and, get this thing going, this business, and, what I'm saying, everybody come over here and do this month of the year and that month of the year, Jake planning for all this shit, don't know, and, anything about what's finna happen, man. Not looking at the news, not looking at what's going on around the world, not putting two and two together with the scriptures, with with the wars, what I'm saying, with the destruction of earthquakes in various places, things are happening right now before our eyes. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." And America is most best at saying, "Oh, you're safe. You're going to be all right. You have nothing to worry about. We have the best military. We have the best staffing of medical fields. We have the best airline systems to where we know that you're going to get home safely." If you're out of town, those who may be out of town or on vacation in those times, not paying attention to the time that you're in, you up here celebrating vacation, and death is right around the corner. So, as it says, as travail upon a woman with child, as a woman gives birth, man, that's how much trouble you're going to be dwelling with and having to deal with, man. Having to see your baby get crushed by a building, or your baby getting hit by a car or ran over. You having to jump to save your life, or pull your foot out of something that you got stuck in, and yet, you missed the time to save your kids or your wife, or vice versa. You didn't have much time to save your ass, man. Now you fucked up. Now you missing an arm or two, and you can't fucking move. Ain't nobody gonna save your ass. Ain't no medical system, ain't no doctors, Ain't no ambulance is gonna fucking come for you. You know, this is the times that we're gonna be blind, man. It says, and they shall not escape. You know, you think the Lord he plays with his words? Do you think the Lord is bluffing? Of course he's not. If you never look around, man, there's a lot of accidents happen. There's a lot of, fatal casualties of deaths among the road. You know, every week, every day seems like, traffic is getting more packed and more backed up. You know, businesses are falling down, businesses are closing. You know, all these things are happening before your eyes, man. You're not paying attention to it. You don't see no more Bolos. You don't see no more Publix are going away. Walmart's is going away. All the other big franchises that sells resources of product are going away. Even the malls are closing. $1 billion companies are closing, man. Why is that? Because this America that you love so much is going down the drain, man. It's failing. Your government is fucking weak. All right, and the Lord is he's tearing Esau's kingdom down, which is Esau, which is so-called white man. All right, who runs this world? The wicked the Bible speaks of, the devil. All right, who is the counterpart of Satan, man? Esau, Edom. Thessalonians 1 Thessalonians 5:4 says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness. Who is these brethren? The brethren that believes, brothers that follow the scriptures, who's on the highways and byways, who don't eat lobster, shrimp, and pork, who keeps themselves conducted with men of wise men in the house of sorrows, who can take rebuke and rebuke others, who repents, who doesn't blaspheme the name of the Heavenly Father, who continues to provide for their family and give charity to the brothers that is in need, that is in help. Okay, all these things, man. Who are continue to stand for this truth and risk their lives for it. Those are the brethren. This is the scriptures talk about. Those who truly love the Heavenly Father by keeping the commandments, by keeping and grounding themselves in this truth, man. All right. Verse 6, it says, therefore let us not sleep as others do, but let us watch and be sober. Okay. And who is these others, man? Those who can't hear the truth, those who can't, whose spirit doesn't quicken with the word. All right. Who's wishy-washy, who's unleavened. Those who say they get it, but they don't know how to perceive it in the right corrective way. Okay. Those who claim to know the Heavenly Father, but don't know his ways, don't know how he is. Okay. Don't know that the Lord is willing to kill and to make to heal and to make alive. All right. The Lord is in control of death, in control of things of happening in terrible ways and in grateful ways. He is the creator of the perfect balance of all things, negative and positive. Okay. We are those brethren, man. All right. We are those brethren, those enlightened men. All right. Who hopes to be of the elect. Okay. Who strive for the best and to give the glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. Also, it says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5:7, it says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. All right. And what that mean, man? You're gonna get caught up in that day of where the Lord come in as a thief. All right. You're gonna be caught in your own ways and get fucked up. All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11 says, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. All right. All those things you think that, that is funny as that was when you was a child, or those jokes, or the way you look at a certain person or a certain thing, or how you take a certain manner, you need to put that shit past behind you, man. Now it's time to take things serious. Now it's time to, really, be a part and stick to it. Be a part of something and stick to it. Either you're gonna be within truth or you're not. It's only one way to the Heavenly Father, man, and that's through His Son Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's through His Son Yahweh Hamashiach. Okay, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. Salakia. All right. Through His Son is the only way we can, connect to the Father. So, to ask all for forgiveness, to renew the mind, to ask for understanding, all that is through the Heavenly Father. But you need to put away all your childish things. You need to take and throw away all the things you've learned of this world. All right. The things of fornication, the things of false and religion and spirituality that is demonic and, has nothing to do with the Heavenly Father. You need to put those things aside and cast those things away from you, man. Okay? And come into the way of the light, which is the truth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? Fearing the Heavenly Father. This is Proverbs 15:21. It says, folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. Okay? But a man of understanding walketh uprightly. This is Proverbs 15:22. It says, without counsel, purposes are disappointed. Okay, without you coming, you can read the Bible all you want. But without coming into the counsel of the man of righteousness, all right, those who have the truth, those who know how to break down the scriptures and give you the proper understanding. If you don't go amongst those men, which are of the counsel of the Heavenly Father, then you're not going to understand anything. And that's what this means, man. It says are disappointed because they don't understand how we understand. They don't understand how we know this information, how we put this together, and it makes sense. That is because what? We truly understand, we truly believe, and we truly have faith in the scriptures, which is the word of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right. It says, but a man of understanding walketh uprightly. Uprightly, and meaning that he has full understanding, man. Proverbs 15:22. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. So when you go to the multitude of counselors, you're going to be established, man. It says in Job 38:3, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. Okay? It says in Romans 13:11, and that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. All right? Don't you see all these things going around? Don't you see the movies that they're having, man? These spiritual movies? Okay? It's telling you, look, America is something finna happen here in America, man. Something very terrible finna happen here in America. And there's nothing that you're going to do, pray about it to stop it. Because it's prophesied to happen. Whatever that's going to happen, man, it's meant to happen. Death, children, old man, women, child, all that shit. All right? It's meant to happen. It says in Romans 13:12, as the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us, let me go back to Romans chapter 13:11 says, and that knowing the time that is now high now it is high time to awake out of the sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Okay? And we know that salvation is, we know that Yahweh Shai is on his way, man. All right? Romans 13:12 says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Okay? Having this truth to back it. Even when the enemy comes to try to attack, we're going to use his word against him, man. And he's going to fall short. Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in the chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. All right? But in peace, man. We have to have a sound mind, man, in this truth. We can't let no hindrance come upon us, man. We have to be in control of all these things of the flesh. All right? The flesh, don't let the flesh control you, but through the spirit, control the flesh. All right? Having the understanding, man, that you need to have in place to have your flesh, in check. Okay? By keeping his word in you, by instilling it within you, going over your notes, going over your studies and your videos that you have watched. All right? We have to keep ourselves in that state, man. And with that, I'm going to end it. Shalom.